ready to start a Facebook ad right now, all right, one that will drive traffic and will generate leads for your real estate business, all right? If you are, get a pen and paper, all right, open up a second screen and follow along. We're gonna set it up. I'm trying to show you how easy this is. All right, it's not mystical. You don't need to pay extra people. Okay, I have a course that does this. The course is free. All right, we have a paid group that has mentoring and stuff. That's a whole separate thing. But yeah, this is just, it's really simple. You don't need to pay anybody to do this. You can do it. You should do it because it's your leads. Okay, so once we start our create a campaign, you would click over here, you create a campaign, and we bring us over here. What do we want out of our campaign? We want leads. So why would we choose anything else? All right, we want to go with leads. Continue. All right, sometimes it automatically chooses this recommended settings. Nope, we want a manual lead campaign. We want to manually set up. Why? Because real estate is just a little bit different than every other business, and we're better off doing it ourselves. Continue. Brings it to this. This is the campaign level, right? Every ad has a campaign level, an ad set level, and then an ad level, okay? So we're going to name this campaign. Once you are up and running and you're doing this for a while, you are going to have hundreds of campaigns, right? Not all going at the same time, but they stay on your screen forever, and you can filter them out, but they're going to be there forever. Name them what you want. So I like to name them according to, like, what we're using and the date, right? So you can use lead forms. I like lead forms. They do pretty well. There seems to be, even depending on who you watch on YouTube, I've done very well with lead forms. Facebook likes lead forms because it keeps people on their platform, and they like that. That being said, we're going to do a landing page today. We're going to set these ads to a landing page. I haven't used a landing page in a while, actually. I use mostly lead forms. We're going to try a landing page, right? So I'm going to name this landing page, and then 2.20.25. All right, so now we move down the line. So what time is it? It's about 2:04. I'm going to show you how fast we can do this. Go down here. We have to choose a category. We're going to choose housing. You just got to do it. It is what it is. Don't fight it. All right. We're going to leave it at auction. Our campaign objective is leads. All right. That's what we want. Advantage campaign budget. We don't want that. That's Facebook figuring out how to spend your money. No, we're going to leave it. Go down here. We don't want an A/B test. All right. So this is what we want on our campaign level. All right, we set category. We're going to stay with the United States. Auction, we're going for leads. We can edit this, right, if you wanted to here, but we're not going to. We're going to leave it at leads. We want to leave Advantage campaign budget off, A/B test off, and next. This brings us to the ad set. I like to name the ad set the same, okay? This is going to be, what did I say? Landing page and 2.20.25. You can name it. So what I'll do is I'll run ad sets that have videos, ad sets that have pictures, and so you can name them out differently. But for right now, we're going to do one ad set, and we're not going to use instant forms. All right, we're going to go to website. We want to choose a website. Now we just come on down, read each line. Performance goal, we want to maximize the number of conversions. All right, here are your choices in case it chooses something else. We don't want the value of conversions, that's other things. And we don't want landing page views, okay, because it'll just put your ad in front of people that view pages. You certainly don't want link clicks because there are serial link clickers. And if you ask for link clicks, Facebook will put your ad in front of people that like to click links and don't do anything else, okay? So what we want is conversions. We want people to give us their information so that we can give them an offer on their home. Leave it at maximize conversions. Data set. I have to have a data set. A data set, this is formerly the pixel, right, is required to run these campaigns. Set up your pixel. I have training on that. If you go to our slowflipper.com, we have the training there. or just Google it. In all honesty, how to set up a pixel is really, really simple. All right, we are going to use my website pixel. I'm using my website, Academy Home Buyers, and a conversion event. The event I want, oh, there we go. Every so often the Mac does that. Where do we go here? I want a lead. When someone fills out their information. Don't worry about setting up conversions right now. If you click on it, events, track conversions, 1 of 9 standard events, and yeah. Not necessary for what we're doing right now, in all honesty. You got it set for leads. As long as your pixel is set up, you're good for now. We're going to keep this simple. Dynamic creative. We want dynamic creative on. This is what we want. We want it on. I'm going to tell you about it. Click continue. Our budget. I would say a budget of $20 to $30 per day is all that you want. Do not go above that. At least not to start. Why is that? Because some ads and some creatives are going to knock it out of the park, and the majority are going to fall flat. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go in there and you're going to trim the fat on a regular basis, and you're going to get rid of the things that aren't working. You're going to put them aside because don't get rid of them. You save them, because if it didn't work today, it might work next week. Okay, so you trim the fat, you get the things that are working, and then you build ads on those and you put some money on it. Don't go put $100 a day on this new ad set, on your new ad campaign, and wait for the leads to roll in. And meanwhile, things just are falling flat and you're putting money behind things that aren't working. Start with $20 or $30 a day. If you go around the 20 states, like I recommend, if you're going to do some virtual wholesaling, you're going to get leads in the $15 to $25 range. Okay. If you go local, like I do, I'll do a lot of stuff local here for the Hampton Roads area of Virginia. And if I'm just going to look for to buy something, the leads might be $60, $80, $90 a lead. You want to put a little bit more money. I'd go in that 30 range, maybe $35 a day range. This way you get leads at a reasonable time. Go down here, set an end date. I always set an end date, okay? I set up my campaign, and then I go out and I have some bad Chinese food and I'm sick as a dog. I'm in the hospital, you name it, okay? And you're forgetting about your ads. And what happens? Facebook is putting them out and charging you and charging you and charging you. Set an end date. I usually set it for 30 days. You never know what's going to happen. Every day is a gift. And if something happens and you're unable to get to your leads and get to your business, and it continues to charge you, okay, at least if you set an end date, it will turn off. That's just a personal preference. Audience, okay? Here is where I need you to pay attention. This is the secret sauce to it all. If you've tried Facebook ads in the past for your business, your real estate business, and they didn't work, chances are it's because of this. Once I learned this from one of the grandmasters online, okay, it changed my real estate business 180 degrees, all right? Facebook, let's take a look over here, gives us some numbers. We're looking at an audience size right now, because we said to the country, of like 150 to 170 million people, okay? So Facebook takes your ad and it drops it onto one little spot, okay? One little spot, and it just shows it to a handful of people. And then it just continues to show it in this little group of a couple of 100 to a couple of 1,000 people. So John Smith is going to see your ad, and then they're going to see your ad, and he's going to see your ad, and he's going to see your ad. And if he didn't trigger on day 1 or day 2 or day 5, he's not going to trigger again on day 10, right? But if you exclude certain people, like people who have seen your ads, people who have been on your website, people who have engaged with you, people that know who you are, I don't want to show my ads to them again. I want to keep showing it to new people. Okay, what happens? Your ads now go out to new eyes and new eyes and new eyes. And that's where the magic happens. Okay, so we're going to go over here to add exclusions. All right, so we're going to exclude people. give me a second. I have to take a phone call. That was my attorney calling. I have an eviction going on right now, and so we're working on that. Court is today, the 20th, and let's see what's going on. I'd rather her stay, but you can't not pay and stay. Doesn't work that way. Okay, so we go back here to search existing audiences. Okay, so I've created audiences. So you can go over here and create new audiences. I have some training on that. Again, if you join slowflipper.com, join my free program and whatnot, I give you training on it. Or just Google it. Okay, there's plenty of training on it. I'm going to create audience, but I'm going to tell you the audiences. So write these down. You want to create an audience of people that have engaged with your Facebook page in the last 30 days. I know I have some here that are longer. 30 days is working. Okay. Then we want to exclude people that have visited our website. Okay. If you visit my website and you know who I am, I want to show my ad to somebody else. Okay. And then we want to exclude people that have filled out our, do I have it over here? Opened one of my forms, right? Opened a lead ad. There we go. Open the lead ad. Open it, did not submit the lead ad. We want to get rid of those. There are other things here you want to use for retargeting ads, but for right now, we want to get rid of number one, people that have engaged with our Facebook page, people that have engaged with our website, and people that have opened or worked with our forms. All right, that's pretty much it. We want to get rid of people that have engaged with us. You can add a few more if you'd like. You can build some other audiences out. This works for me. This basically, the people that are seeing our ads and looked at it, they've gone to our Facebook page, or they've gone to our website, or they've looked at one of our forms. I don't want to show it to you again. Locations. So I once I got onto the nationwide wholesaling, again, okay, blew my mind. I'm walking around Hampton Roads and I'm visiting people. I'm going to houses, making money. All right, I'm working like a dog. All right, I'm a licensed real estate agent. I'm out there visiting houses and doing things, and then I came across nationwide wholesaling, and I literally never go to a house, and I buy and sell houses. Maybe at a lower rate than if belly to belly, face to face with somebody around the neighborhood, which I still do. But I recommend getting into some nationwide wholesaling, or at least expanding your market to places where you're comfortable dealing with. It makes a world of difference. Do not, however, do the entire United States. Look at a map of the United States, and 90% of it is just land. So I've done this. I've made this mistake. And if you just go to the United States, you're going to get leads for like $5 or $6 per lead. And you're like, this is great, okay? Until you find out that every house is in the middle of absolutely nowhere, okay? So that $5 lead ain't that great. You want to narrow it down. And then you have places like South Carolina that have, and parts of Pennsylvania that have enacted laws against real estate, wholesaling and whatnot that just make it, why bother? I'm not wasting my time there, okay? There's other things to do. So click on here, edit, and you're going to put in your locations. Now, I already have a list of locations. Let's go over here, somewhere here. I got a list of states. Here's states that work for us with wholesaling. I copy them and I come over here and then I paste them. Okay, now if you just type them in, it's pretty simple. They just go. If you paste them in, now it asks you for bulk, and then it's going to ask you for regions or states. What did you just put in, regions or states? Okay, this is my list here, and it's going to match them. You have to pay attention here, okay, because I have 20 locations. It came up with 36. Why is that? Because Baja California is also Baja California. We don't want that. We don't want that. Florida, there's Florida, Puerto Rico. We don't want that. Florida Department in Uruguay. We don't want that. So we got to get rid of a handful of things. Georgia here's the country. We don't want Georgia the country. We don't want Georgia the country. And we just keep doing this down the line. If we type them in just individually, this wouldn't happen, but you can do all sorts of bulk things. But the good thing with Facebook ads. Okay, one good thing is that once you do this, you really never have to do it again. You're simply going to duplicate your ads. So while I'm doing this, I'll talk to you. So you have lead form ads, and then you have landing page ads. You cannot duplicate one to create another. What do I mean? So if you have a lead form ad, you cannot duplicate it and make it a landing page ad. It'll erase everything you have. Okay. I'm getting stuck here. Why is it? It's not moving. There we go. We don't want Washington, D.C. But you can duplicate an ad to make a new one. So let's just say in this ad, we're making a landing page ad and I want to duplicate it and use different pictures and different copy and do them. I can duplicate it and then change all the things and not have to do all of this. That'll all be there for me, okay? So now here we go. We're down to our 20 locations. We add our 20 locations. All right, because we're in the housing category, we can't change age or gender, right? Placements. You can do advantage placements. If you really want to get into it nitty gritty, you do better with lost for words here. You can go in to do manual placements, and you do better with Reels. I don't know, I couldn't come up with with Reels, you really don't want to do feeds. You can do other things, but in all reality, if you use advantage placements for us, you're fine. I have done very well with advantage placements. There's no need to start playing with and checking, doing things. So let's review our ad set. We named it. We got websites. We want number of conversions. We've got our data set. We got our set it up for lead. You can set up a conversion. Not necessary for what we're doing right now. Okay, we're not setting up a cost per goal. We do want dynamic creative. We got a budget that's reasonable, $20 a day. We set an end date in case we get hit by a bus. Okay, and we're in the hospital for 6 months. Our ads will turn off and stop taking our money. All right. We have set our exclusion. Don't make it include. Make sure you go exclude. We've excluded our people that have engaged with Facebook and our website and people who have submitted forms if you're using forms. We chose our 20 states. Choose whatever you want. If you go more local, your cost per lead will increase, but you'll still get good leads. So in these 20 states, my cost per lead will probably be between $15 and $25 per lead. If I were to go really local into like the Hampton Roads area where I focus my buy and hold and more investment, less wholesale, okay, we're looking at $60 to $100 per lead, all right? Compare that to pay-per-click where it would be $200 or $300 per lead. This is still good. Okay, placements. Next, now it's time for our ad. Now we're going to name the ad. Again, this is going to be landing page and 2.20.25. Now, if you've done Facebook ads in the past, right, you're used to having an ad set and then multiple ads. We're not doing that anymore because we're using dynamic creative. You can only have one ad per ad set, but that ad has multiple creatives, multiple copy that it mixes to match with best with a potential lead. All right, so the dynamic creative is one ad per ad set. Don't think when you try to create another ad, it's going to give you all kinds of problems. That's because you're doing dynamic creative, and that's what we want. We do not want partnership ads, all right? Partnership ads start throwing your ads elsewhere, and that's just taking your money. Partnership ads off. Okay, connect your Facebook page and your Instagram account. I'm Academy Home Buyers, and that's what we run at. We want manual upload of our images. All right, so we're going to come down here to select our images and videos. Videos work really, really good. Videos are way more productive more often than not. I have a mix of videos. I'm going to do some other ones that are probably all video later on, but I'm going to click select videos, upload, whatever the case may be. But here are the, they don't fit all the right things. I'm not worried about it. I want them to be where they, you know, they don't have to fit every ad category. So here are videos that I had made. And we can do up to 10 items. This video isn't so, right? I don't remember what this video is. I think my son helped me make that video. So these are, let's see, those are all the videos I'm probably going to use for right now. I don't remember what that one is. These were more recent ones I liked that worked out pretty good. And now, so I got 5, so now I'm going to select some images. Okay, if you've used ads in the past, right, your images are mostly there. Okay, let's take a look here. That kitchen looks good. That bathroom looks good. This house made us some money, and for whatever reason, you know, these might not have been ads used, pictures used for ads. Let's see, I like that one. And this house made us some good money. All right, we got 5. So I got 5 videos and 5 pictures. Okay, come down here. I don't know why this is set to off automatically, but you want to optimize it for each person. The reason we're using Facebook is because Facebook knows more about you than you know about yourself. All right, it puts the pictures and the creatives with the texts that match right for the person that it's in front of. It's kind of sick how crazy it is. All right, primary text. I already have a whole list that I like to use. Okay, and let's take a look here. I got multiple different ones here. So I'm gonna do right here. Boom. Command C. Command V. And now we're going to do another one. We get to do 5 of them, right? Now I'm going to go over here. And we're going to go down here. Command C. Command V. All right. On another page, I got more on this page. I've got to consolidate them, make them a little, let's see, go here. One thing you can do, and that works out pretty good, you can put your hyperlink in your ad. So now you get like multiple areas where people can just click on your website. Pretty cool. All right, need 2 more. So let's scroll down here. There we go. Command C. Oops, come on, there we go. Command V. We can do 1 more. So we're going to go down here. Now, where did these come from? I made them. I used ChatGPT. I went to the Facebook ad library. I found other people's ads that are working pretty good, and I kind of modified them to make it work for me. Not too bad, right? Command C. Now this one over here, I have to fix quick because I've had this. These are ones I've used for a while. This is a different hyperlink. Okay, headlines. Let's take a look here. Where did I put my headlines? I got headlines on one of these pages here. Here we go. Here's our headlines. I got 5 headlines. We're going to go Command C, Command V, and then we go over here. See how fast this is? Command C, and it's not that complicated. We're not doing anything super amazing that you can't do yourself. Command C. Command V. Command C. Command V. We're almost done here. Whoops. Command C. Command V. All right, the description, I usually use just this one thing here. You can put more descriptions in. I usually just use this one. All right, website, let's take a look. Here's the website that I'm going to be using. Here's my page, Command C, Command V. The display link, in this case, the display link can be just the same, Command V. Browser add-ons, I'm not using anymore. Call to action, learn more. You want to have it linked to your websites, your tracking. Offline events, I do the same thing. It's going to track to your Pixel. URL parameters, don't worry about that now. Like seriously, you can look up how to do URL parameters. That's good for if you're using like, AdWords and man, oh man, I'm at a loss for words today. But if you're really going into Google Analytics and that's what analytics. We're not doing that right now. You can learn about that later. Okay, so we're just about done. Do not hit publish just yet. All right, write this down. This is important. You do not want to start your ads in the middle of the day. You only want to start them in the morning. Why? Because Facebook is going to try to get all of your day's money out regardless of when you start. You start your ads right now, at 2:30 in the afternoon, and Facebook will try to spend all of your daily budget before the end of the day. And then they're just going to put your ads out. They're not going to be very effective. Okay? But if you start your ads earlier in the day and you think you're doing it right, and it takes them 5, 10, 12 hours to approve your ads, now it's the same thing you just started. So what we have to do is have to trick the system a little bit. We're going to go up here to the left, go to X. All right, do not publish, hit close. Okay, here's what we want to do. We want to go to the ad set, and we want to make sure that the ad set is off. All right, the ad set is off, but the ad itself is on. This way, when we publish, Facebook will look at the ad and it will process it and give it the thumbs up, hopefully. Okay, and then if you do that and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it approves it, no big deal, because the ad set is off and it will not start taking your money. And then you can turn your whole ad on in the morning, 7 to like 10 o'clock in the morning. This way you get a full day out of your budget. So here we go. We have our ad on and our ad set is off. And I'm going to hit review and publish. And review and publish. There we go. I don't know, taking a long time. So now we're going to hit publish. There we go. I don't know why it's publishing. And there we have it. This ad will bring in leads and will get contracts and will make money. Okay, we may have to tweak things here and there. Okay, but the way it's set up is perfect for making money in the real estate investment world. Okay, so if you have any questions, put them down below this video, right? We'll be happy to answer them. Go to slowflipper.com if you want to see what kind of things that we're offering. We have a free class. It's entirely free and it comes with a free funnel. I've built out a funnel for you, like a landing page funnel. If you don't have a landing page yet, you get one. Literally, it's a free funnel. Set you up, and and then if you really like it, we have our monthly coaching and real estate roundup, as you would. Okay, and that's really, really cheap. It's $50 a month. That's simple, and I'm not even here to sell it. This is just follow along, set up your ads, and start collecting money. All right, until next time, have a great day.